everybody, Scorpion's Fatality here. You probably never knew I am obsessed with creatures. This is Creatures 4. This is, as I like to call it, Sellout McGee. Fishing Cactus. I wanted to talk about this for several reasons. Creatures 4 is supposed to be a reboot of the original Creatures games. If you have... This is one of the Creatures 3 Norns, which is a Primrose Norn. As you can see, it's a 3D model. Fishing Cactus bought the rights, I believe, a few years back because Creatures Labs closed a long time ago. What I really don't understand is why we need to make this for kids. I did skim through this article. I didn't really read the full thing because it's so bad. I'm gonna have to make this like 2 videos. But, I'm disappointed. It's not even out yet, and they're trying to make it so you can colorize and just customize everything, and you have it the exact way you want. Well, there is someone on YouTube who I watch frequently called Discover Albia, who actually who has made a few models and such for Creatures games. Creatures 1, 2, 3, and all the add-ons and stuff. It just, this is disappointing, because they've even said, let me find it. Actually, the project's idea from Fishing Cactus, several fans here, blah, blah, blah. We're talking about the old game series wouldn't fit in today's market. Creatures is one of these, and we're going to talk to Gameware. Basically, what they're saying is, hey, even though people still play the game, Creatures Lab shut down, so let's just make something for Facebook game, like Candy Crush, basically. That's all they're trying to do with this. It's just going to be one of those games where it's just, you pay for coins and it's just a iPad game. That's what I'm getting from this. It's not... I mean, if you think about it, the old Creatures games, the reasons why they were so successful was because it is the first... AI that's available to the public. But this, when they say that, hey, the old games were successful, but now they wouldn't be successful, let's change it. Well, there could be a million reasons why Creatures Labs closed. I do not remember why. I know C1 came out in 1996. I need to do more research. But, it's just disappointing that they're going this route. Like, they act like it's gonna be just an iPad game. And there's no release date, there's been, like, no information. I found, like, a trailer, I found a demo, and it looks like a monstrosity. They ruined it. It's a sellout. They don't care. When you say the old games are crap, and you blatantly say, we don't care for them, we don't care for that, whatever, and then you're like, oh yeah, let's just make it an iPad game. I'm sorry, I'm putting my needle away, I was sewing. And whenever you say, oh yeah, let's make it an iPad game, that's taking away everything that Creatures Labs worked for. There are a million players that still play Creatures. It's just kind of not public because the original, I think it was it Docking Station? That was online add-on? Or Exodus, I don't remember. I think it was Docking Station, you could play online. But, it's disappointing that they're doing this. And this isn't Creatures. This is, we're gonna make a shit ton of money because people are gullible and they're gonna think that this is gonna be something amazing, or somebody that doesn't know what Creatures is, they're gonna, like, either people that have never played Creatures, they're gonna be like, this is people who have played Creatures, this is just Creatures Village, but even more simplified. I own Creatures Adventures. I know, I'm bad. I got it ages ago. I'm actually planning on getting all the games, thanks to my boyfriend. But, this just seems like a sellout, and they don't know what they're doing. What they should have done is got in contact with the original creators of Creatures and actually sat down and asked them, what do you think could happen? Do you approve? Blah, blah, blah. And we could just see how it is instead of having some fucked up iPad game. Because that's all this is. When you say the old games wouldn't fit today, there's a lot of games that are like virtual pets in today's market that have sold a lot. The Norns are just the older version of that, and like the first version, pretty much. It just, I'm sorry I'm making a long video, but you see the link right here. This is Fishing Cactus's website. This is a sellout. The original, look at this. Just look at this. The original Creatures, I remember distinctly, they didn't have merchandise, but I think it was some copies of Creatures 2 had a little beanie bag Norn doll, and I know, I think her name was Dawn, or him, I'm sorry, had a pattern where they made their own custom Norn dolls. And it's gorgeous what people can do, but this is disappointing. That kid is disappointed. He's disappointed. But, in all seriousness, I'm not laughing or whatever, because I know this probably got $5 whole in it. That's their budget. $5 whole. $5. And they wasted it. They could have done so much more with that $5 whole. This looks like... What really makes me mad is customization. Customization. They're basically saying, like, you can make your baby look however you want. It's not... There's nothing that... It's not random anymore. It's like, you can customize, this is The Sims. But for kids, take The Sims and take The Sims, strip down Creatures Village. Like, strip it down as far as you can. Where it's not even like a game. Put it in a blender. And then you have Creatures 4. It's bad. This is a long video, but I don't want to support this, and people can do whatever the fuck they want. You can go off and say, I want to support this, but you're supporting a cheap ripoff of the original creatures where they even state they don't care about the old content or the original content. They're just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go to this whole different route and we're gonna make... It's basically Candy Crush. Just a game that you pay to buy shit. Like, I know, like, no games, like, no apps like that. I'm sorry, that's the only thing that came to mind, but this is disappointment. This isn't even, like, a game. And they're saying there can be a million combinations, but you just customize. You don't get a unique pattern. Where was it? I swore I saw it. Damn it. There was a thing that I saw earlier. It was a picture, and it had, like, sliders, and you just changed the color and shit. Is this it? Here's the wiki. Blah, blah, blah. Also, what the fuck are these? I don't even want to click it. I'm too scared. And why? This isn't, why? What is this? No. It's such a sellout. They're using, in all their trailers and stuff, and interviews, they just use big words. See, the gene splicing. Look. That's all. Wow. That's a lot. That is disappointment right there. Look, there's 2 currencies in the game. Why do you need currencies? Why do you need a shop? They're just ruining everything. They don't care. The thing is, they're acting like, oh yeah, we're bringing back the old game. Like I've said for the past, like, 13 minutes, this is a sellout. It's a iPad game, basically. You pay with money, and then it goes into in-game currency, and it just... it's disappointing. It's so limited, so stripped down. Even what they have right now, it's just... it's not good. It is... I honestly... Again, do what you please, people. I can't control you, but I don't suggest supporting this. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. It's not... It's a sellout. They're milking the series. They don't care. I'm sorry if you hear any background noises. I have the windows open. But it's just... I mean, look at the original. It's a primrose. And then just look at that. I mean, I don't get it. Anyway, thank you for listening to my ramble. Anyone I mentioned in this video, I mentioned to just mention I do not work with them. Highly recommend just watching some of Discover Albia's videos. I think on her website she said she was on hiatus, but honestly, she's she's like the creature's master. So yes, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate whatever people listen to my ramblings. you can find the trailer and stuff for Creatures 4, aka Creatures Sellout. But, yeah. It's bad. Thank you again so very much for